This is the fourth and last part of the video series about the peritoneal model. And in this last video, I'm going to show you the bulging out of the greater omentum. And for that, I have to rotate the model slightly a bit to give you a view on the backside of the stomach. And you must imagine that the backside of the stomach was connected to the back with this peritoneum, or this double layer of peritoneum, in fact. That's the dorsal mesentery. And originally the stomach was like this, and the dorsal mesentery was from the back of the stomach to the back wall, and as the stomach rotated, you now have the dorsal mesentery here. In the dorsal mesentery you find the spleen. Now this dorsal mesentery not only rotates a little bit here, but it goes and bulges out tremendously, and we have prepared that here, and I have to remove these stickers, and as plastic doesn't grow as good as real peritoneum, it's already in place, and this backside of the dorsal, or this backside of the stomach, the dorsal mesentery, grows out to this large bag. And this large bag becomes the greater omentum. And you must imagine that, in fact, this greater omentum was a bag that was originally continuous with the omental bursa. So if I put my hand in the omental bursa, I can continue with my hand all the way down here. Well, that's not the case in us adults anymore, because the layers of this sac, the layers of the greater omentum, adhere to each other. It becomes one thick layer. And what also happens, and I have to rotate the model again a little bit, is that the greater omentum adheres to the transverse colon, that's over here, and the transverse mesocolon. So what happens is, in fact, that the greater omentum adheres to the transverse mesocolon and the transverse colon. And that is the reason, that causes that when I lift up in a patient, lift up the greater omentum, that I will automatically also lift up the or the transverse colon. Now, to finish it up, I can also demonstrate you the sides of the omental bursa. That's also always a difficult topic. The front side of the omental bursa is formed by the stomach. The back side is formed by the pancreas. The far side that you might be able to see in the depth, completely to the left of the patient, is the spleen. And the omental bursa, the bottom of the omental bursa, is formed by the transverse colon and the transverse mesocolon, because it's all adhered to there, so you can't go further than that. And that was the last part of the demonstration of the peritoneal development with this homemade peritoneal model. I hope you enjoyed it.